Hey everyone, it's Jenny. I am back with a swap share. I signed up for a swap at Tiffany Crafted Like a Boss McGill, her Facebook group, which is called Coffee Cake and Crafting or something like that. So anyway, she decided to host a 3x3 card swap that will be, I gotta get it in the mail soon, by the end of the month. I still need to do my packaging and, you know, all that fun stuff. But at least I finished my cards. I had to lock myself in my craft room today because this is the only day that I had a long span to actually work on it. And I wasn't sure what I was gonna do. I had to rewatch her video how many times to see what the requirements were, and I hope I met everything. Okay, let me see if I can remember. It was 3x3 cards. You had three swap partners, and then you can make a set for her, and so you make three sets of three, so like 9 or 12. And then I guess you would need to include on each card a flower, a doily, and like either resin or a metal piece. So I was having a little hard time with that because I guess I wasn't sure what I was gonna do, and then it wasn't really matching with the requirements of the swap. Whenever I did come up with an idea, so I hope this is kind of um, what she had in mind. I don't know. Anyway, sorry, I'm just babbling already because I'm just happy that I finished. And, I'm quite happy with how each thing came out. So let me just kind of share with you what I did. This is my first card that I came up with. I had a really hard time with the whole doily thing. My doilies are really small that I have, or they're really big, and I don't really have any that will fit on a 3x3 card. So this, as you can tell, I cut down the doily that I did have. This is one of my smaller doilies that would actually fit on a 3x3 card. So I just cut it down. Okay, let me just start off with that. I used a paper pad called Wedding Garden. It's very beautiful. I think I got it from Crafty City. She has really nice papers. And I used quite a bit of it because I used some of the extra sheets to make the envelope. So I'll go over that with you there. But yeah, all the papers from that collection. So I used that. You can barely see it on the back. I did distress the edges and I put it at a little bit of a slant. And the reason why I did that is so that, because it's the same size as the card base. So I wanted the white to show behind it. I don't know why, but I did it that way. So all my cards are a little bit slanty. And then, so as you can see, I have a flower cluster there, so that fulfills that requirement. And then I added on this friend, and then I don't know if you can see, but there's a little crown over the word friend. And that is my little metal piece. And that big butterfly I cut out with gold cardstock. And that is a new die I got from Concord and Ninth, which I love. Oh my god, this is one of my favorite dies. It also comes with this die, this flower. I was gonna try use the flower on one of my cards, but it just didn't work out. So I did use the butterfly though, and I love how it came out. I'm very happy with it. Okay, so then when you open it, I used another paper from the collection, and then I just punched out a scallop white heart. And I figured they can write their little message on that. I think it's kind of cute. Okay, so that is my first card. And they're all the same for that. And then my second card, I really wanted to use this Hello die, which I got from, I don't know, I think it was Simon Says Stamp, or was it directly from Paper Smooches? It's a Paper Smooches die. And let me just tell you, Paper Smooches, you should not use the precision plate to cut it out. Just use the regular plates because it cuts out way better, easier. Otherwise, it gets stuck inside the die. For the Concord and Night one, I had to use the precision plate. Otherwise, it didn't cut all the way through. Just a little tip for you. Okay, and then the doily behind that is a Tailored Expressions die, and that was one of the few doily dies that I had that actually fit on the 3x3 card. So I really like that doily because it has hearts. Isn't that so cute? And so I decided to cut that out in white, and then I cut the hello heart out of what is it called? Gold foiled cardstock again. And then I had made these pinwheels like Tamika. She showed on her one of her tutorials, and I had cut mine on my silhouette one day. I just decided to cut a bunch of them out, and I put them all together, and then I stickled them up. So because I had already stickled up the pinwheel, I added some stickles to my flower right here. I don't think you can tell, but I did. And then I needed like a resin or metal piece. So I dug into my stash and I found this little tiny rose resin piece right here. So that is that card. Oh, and then the inside, I did the same thing that I did with the butterfly, where I distressed that piece from the collection, and then I just added a heart. What is it called? Scallop heart die or punch. Okay, so I really didn't want to make my cards too bulky, and the reason why is because I saw so many people struggling with Tamika's swap to make envelopes or find envelopes that will fit their cards. And I know that was the objective of Tamika's one, but since Tiffany's one didn't have to be that chunky, I really didn't want to put on too much like high embellishments. So this one I was like kind of worried about. So I'll show you what I did with my envelope, and then right after this. Okay, so this one is more flat than those other ones. And this card was inspired by Betty, who is Scrap Passion 01, I think. She runs that Crafters with Artitude Facebook group. And oh my god, she just did a swap with Scrap Diva. And I fell in love with all the embellishments that she made. I want to make them now. So, one of them that was really cute. You need to go check out her video. It has she made a shaker out of a carriage, and I don't even have that carriage die, but now I want to get it. I didn't get it. But anyway, she had some really cute embellishments. One of them was using a Sizzix. I think it's like a scallop heart and star die, which I actually have. And she made some cute embellishments, and I think she used like a lot of glitter, like iridescent glitter. And I'm like, oh my god, it came out so cute. I really want to make something like that too. So while I was making this last card, I remembered that video, and I decided to add a lot of glitter to this one. Okay, so what I did was I cut out, again, I had a hard time finding doilies that would fit. So I went through my dies to see if I had any die doilies, and this one was really cute. It's a heart doily die by Simon Says Stamp. It's one of their exclusives, so you can only get it from them. But you know me, I love hearts, so I have a lot of heart stuff. So I die cut that out of white, and then in the middle part, which is actually all intact, I just added some clear Tombow mono adhesive glue, and then I just used some iridescent glitter, and I just covered the whole thing. And you know what? I really like it. I think it came out so cute, and I didn't want to add in all the other stuff because I felt like it was going to take away from the heart. So one of the things I was going to do, and I decided not to be for that purpose, and maybe I will put it on, is I was going to add the love. Maybe I will still. I don't know. I'm not sure if I like that or not. And then here's the other love that I was trying to punch out. This is the Teresa Collins punch. And this one is the new EK Success one that I just purchased. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys like it with the love better? Or without the love? I kind of liked it without the love. That's why I didn't put anything on it. We'll see. We'll see. It'll be a surprise when it goes to Tiffany. Okay, and then so I got the doily, and then I added on this resin bow that I had in my stash, and luckily I had enough in the same color for all of the cards. So I added that. So that's my resin piece. And then I needed a flower, and I'm like, the flowers just aren't gonna match on this card already because of how much space it's taking up, and I was having just such a really hard time trying to figure that out. And then I found these. I have these little sequins flowers from my stash. And so I'm using that as my flower. So I hope that qualifies. You let me know, Tiffany, if I didn't meet all the requirements. Okay, and then inside again, same thing. So I hope everyone in my group likes my swap. Okay, let me show you the envelopes that I made before I end this part of my video. So I used some of the papers from that same collection, And I still have kind of a lot of paper left. So these are the envelopes that I made. I really like how this one came out. If you look at this paper, it actually is like a pattern all the way around the edges of um, the cardstock. But because I used the 6x6 paper and I didn't cut it down, it actually came out nice. It looked like a border on the envelope. So I'm quite happy with how that came out. But anyway, I just used the different papers from the collection. And what I did first is I did a test envelope, and I did one to fit a 3x3 card. And because I told you that I had slanted it already, it wasn't gonna fit. And then I had some bulk, so I knew it probably wasn't a good idea. So I looked at my envelope punch board, and I was trying to find if they had like a 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, which they didn't. They had a 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. So I ended up using that size space, and so that was perfect because you could use a 6x6 paper size. So when I made it, so it's bigger than your card. See, it's much bigger than your card, but it'll fit. All the bulky stuff will fit inside nicely. And then I didn't have to make like a special box like everybody else was making. So I hope that's okay too, but anyway, that's what I ended up doing. So here, let me show you to make sure that all of them fit nicely. So here's the love one, I mean the hello, and then here's the friend. See, that one was the one I was worried about the most, but it fits, and you can close it up. See? Okay, well, I hope everyone in my group likes what I came up with. And I still need to do my packaging, so I will be back with another video. Hopefully I can link them together, and that I'll explain what I'm adding to the packaging. Okay, everybody have a great weekend. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! Hey everyone, I'm back. I wanted to just share with you the rest of my swap, which is just the packaging part of it. This is for Coffee Cake and Crafting, and it was a 3x3 Mother's Day card swap. So anyway, let me just kind of show you what I came up with. So I had these they're like 6.5 by 6.5 self-sealing bags, the kind where you use the adhesive. And so I was able to fit everything into the package, and so I have the cards on this side, I have the envelopes behind here, and then I just have a few goodies. So I have like a little sequins and seed bead mix, and then some laces. So and then I had to figure out how I was gonna like package it up, so it was pretty and I found okay, there's this what is it called, a bag topper die that everybody is using, and I really thought it was cool. I wanted to go get it, and then I told myself, Jenny, you should just go check if there's something on Silhouette. So I went on the Silhouette online store, and I found a few actually that I liked, that I bought, and they were like $1 for each file, and I really liked this one, so I got this one, and this is the first one that I tried to cut. So I have a couple more that I haven't tried yet, but I really liked the bow one, so that's the one that I ended up doing. So it cuts the template, which is the bag topper, and then it also cuts this bow separately. So what I did was, after I cut it out, I stickled it using my diamond stickles, and then for the bow I just adhered it down with a glue dot, and then I added that little crystal piece in the middle for some bling, because I have a lot of bling and I need to use it. So anyway, that was the topper, and I'm really happy with how it came out. This is some old paper, old Prima paper that I had, that I bought like a whole pack of 25, so I still have a lot left, and I just want to kind of use it up. So I thought it matched the tone of the cards, and so that's why I ended up putting it like that. So and then on the back I have my information, and I foiled it. I used my Mink, and it's hard to tell, but because that was like a last minute thing. But I had these leftover coffee cups that I had made a while back to give away or use on projects, and I had a couple left, so I put my tag on the back because hello, it's like coffee, cake, and crafting, right? So here's the coffee. Anyway, so that is my project share for my swap, and I'm actually real happy that I did it. At first, I was a little worried, but I really like how my cards came out, and I kind of wish I had done like extra for myself so that I can use as a reference, or to give away like for other people in my family who don't make cards. But maybe hopefully I will be able to recreate it. I'm glad I did a video because now I always have a reference. Okay, well, I hope you folks enjoyed my project, and I need to get these out in the mail because they're need to be postmarked by April 30th. I also got to get out Tamika's one, which I haven't I just finished putting my tag in there, so now I can mail it out. So then I'll be done with all my swaps. Oh my god, I can't believe I did 3 swaps this month alone. And I basically did them within a week because, well, I'm sorry, I finished most of the pocket letter one, but I had to like still package it, and then I had to come up with what I was going to do for this one, and then I had to do the one for my local scrapbook store. So that was a little too much for me. I think I need to like not do as much next month, if I do any at all. Okay, so since you made it to the end of my video, I am gonna have a surprise giveaway because I had purchased some things from Simon Says Stamp, which I'll share in another video, and I don't know why, but I ordered an extra of this die. It's called Single Roses, and it's like an outline scribble, and I believe it's as big as that, so it's quite large. But I have like a couple sets of this, so okay, I know. So if you tell me in the comments below, because I know there's like about 30 of you that watch my videos, but hardly anyone leaves comments. So this will be your incentive to leave me a comment. If you can tell me which of the 3 cards, here, let me take it out so you can see, which of the 3 cards that you like best from the swap, then I will enter you into a giveaway, and I'll throw in some other stuff, but this is the main thing that I'm giving away for that die. And I'm sorry, but I can't ship international, so only United States. Sorry, yeah, it's too much for me to ship that. But anyway, let me show you the cards again. So I ended up putting the love on there. I asked my husband and my daughter, and they're like, no, you gotta put the love on. So this is the heart one. So if you like this one, say heart. Like this one the best. This is the hello one. So you can say pinwheel. Just tell me you like the pinwheel card the best. And if you like this one the best, then you can say you like the butterfly one the best. Okay, so butterfly, pinwheel, and heart. Okay, so leave me a comment and let me know which one you like the best, and I will enter you to win this Simon Says Stamp die. Okay, so I look forward to hearing your comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!